earlier. It wouldn't let me go. So it works now. So I'm just gonna wait for people to come in. Let me do my intro. Hello everyone, welcome to the Oracle of the Future. I'm the Oracle of the World, where you will find the truth, discover the truth, and decode what's the truth. Okay, so let's get started. This is gonna be a quick live. The last live went way over time, so let's just get started. Um, this message is Oracle knows how to free everyone. It's a very simple answer. It's a very simple thing to do. Okay, it's really simple, but it does come with a lot because it's not an easy road. It's not an easy path. However, it's going to be something that's significant and unique to you as an individual. What I found out, you guys, is God is a very interesting being. Okay, he's not a person, he's a being that many people will not understand. Very complex person. We label him as a person, God, whatnot, but I feel like it's beyond our expertise in general. But what I know about God is he uses a lot of things that people go against. He likes that. It's like God is like a rebel. I really feel like God is a rebel, somebody who rebels, rebellion. Like he likes to cause that. You know, I don't think he caused chaos out of like to be malicious. It's not. That's not him. It's more of like chaos. Like, okay, I don't like what you guys are doing here. I don't like what you're doing here. I don't like how you're treating that person. So let me just cause a little chaos for you guys to get it. I want you to get the clue. I want you to understand. Like, and but the thing about God is not only he's a rebel. Not only he's a rebel, he's very, very intelligent, a genius, especially for him to write this book or written tablets of like things that he know to create beings and different other, to be able to create other life forms. That makes you like, come on, that person. And he is that person. But the thing is, he's complex. He's not what we all think he is what we believe him to be, if that makes sense. It's not like he's all good. I don't think God is all good. It wouldn't make any sense if he was, if you pay attention. I believe God is all knowing because God knows everything, because he is the one that created everything. So of course he's going to be all knowing. He knows everything of his creation. Okay? But what I found out about him is going deep into his mind. The things that he have written, the Bible, he doesn't have a natural mind. So that's what you guys have to pay attention to. God doesn't have a natural mind. His mind is unnatural. So when we decode, it's going to be a lot of unnatural things we're going to discover, because that is of God's mind. It takes someone who has a very specific mindset or a specific eye. You have to pay attention to the details to understand God. But going to the message, Oracle knows how to free everybody on this planet. There has been many discussion of like, oh, this is a prison planet. We're living in the matrix. We're living in a stimulation. We're all trapped. It's a lot of talks on the spiritual community when we talk about this planet. I feel like there's truth in that, and then there's something right in front of our face that you guys don't know. Is that yes, there's chaos that has been on this planet, that has been caused by God. If you guys don't even realize, you guys don't realize that, but it has been caused by him. Not to hurt us. If we get hurt in the chaos, that's on our doing, because God always placed something to free us, if that makes sense. It's like, yes, there's chaos in the world, but he also placed a way to free yourself from that chaos. It's God wants us to pay attention, but he doesn't like when we fight with each other. He doesn't like that. He doesn't like when we fight. It's something about He doesn't like separation. He wants us to be unified. He doesn't like when we are separated. So, like, going back to the story in the Bible, I forgot which part is. This is in the Old Testament. When they built the towers. Remember, God didn't like that when they built the towers. And I forgot which story was this. Was this the story of Moses? I think this is the story of Moses. This is in the story of Moses where they built the tower and God said no. I believe it's Moses' story. He didn't like that. So what he did, he created chaos. Okay, you didn't listen to me. I told you to go here. I told you to go to this direction, but you didn't listen. So let me do something for you. Let me do something. So what he did, what did he did? Everybody was unified. Everybody had one language, right? Everybody was on the same page. That was the message. Everybody was on the same page. Everybody understood what was what. And then he created chaos because no one was listening. He got mad. Like, it was like a father or a mother punishing their children. That's how God was. That's how God thought of it, as like, let me punish them. They didn't listen to me. I told you to go over here, but you didn't listen. You wanted to build towers of things that I don't care for. You wanted to pay attention to other things, but I told you to go here. There's a reason why I told you to go here, but you didn't want to listen. So let me create chaos. He mixed the languages. Like, we all were unified at one point, but it was something that I guess we got distracted a lot as a species. We got distracted a lot. We focused on the wrong things. We did things that was wrong, that in his eyes, he didn't like it. He doesn't like when we hurt each other, okay? So what he do is he create chaos. And with chaos, many of it is pain, okay? It comes with pain. He's not doing it to punish us. He's doing it for us to teach us a lesson. Pay attention. He wants us to pay attention to our wrongdoing, what we're doing to each other. But like I was saying, yes, there's always chaos, but there's always going to be something he will always place right in front of our eyes, which is freedom. He will always place something to free us, to have our peace. But it's all about paying attention and listening to what he's saying. You have to listen. Listen. But there's something significant about the towers, too. The towers. Yes, when he created languages, but remember, it was like back then, everybody spoke the same language. I forgot what story that was. Was it? I believe there's a story in Moses, because Moses, he has a lot of chapters in the Bible. So I forgot which part. It has to do with the chosen ones. It has to do with the Israelites. He told them to go somewhere, that they was meant to travel somewhere, but they didn't want to listen. They wanted to build a tower. They tried to make it seem it was of God image, but like, no, it was for their own selfish reason. Oh, they wanted to build a tower that could reach heaven, but that could mean something as well. But how I read that part, I feel like they wanted to take the easy way out, and God did not like that. And he's like, no, you got to work for it. I want you to get it, and then you can earn it. But I feel like the story has to do with, like, they was trying to build a tower to reach heaven or something. It was something along that lines. But he's like, no, you don't get it. So why would I allow you to go up there? That, I feel like the tower in that specific story could have represents the ladder, Jacob's ladder. But even though that story was before Jacob, I really feel like that's a reference clue. The tower. It has to do with the ladder. He doesn't like when people take the easy way out to get rewards, to get blessings. He's like, no, that's not how it's done. I want you to understand thyself. I want you to understand what this world is. I want you to understand why there's chaos. But I also want you to understand and see, yes, there's chaos in your life. You have seen this, you have witnessed this, but I'll also place a way to free yourself. Are you paying attention? Do you see how to free yourself? They never do. We get distracted by things. Things are placed to distract us. Sometimes it's the news, sometimes it's celebrity gossip, sometimes it's movies, sometimes it's fame, sometimes it's money, sometimes it's social media. It's like there's always things put in place to distract us, but the whole time there's always something that God have in store for us to free ourselves to go higher, that's past all these things. This isn't the Garden of Eden. This isn't the promised land. This isn't heaven. The goal was always Garden of Eden, the promised land, heaven. This isn't it. We settle for little. We become complacent for stupid things, distracted. To be honest, I feel like this message is for me. I'm not so innocent as well. I fall into this as well. These are all distractions. But he said, although you've been through the trauma, you've been through the pain, the world has experienced war. The war has left a lot of people broken, damaged, hurt. But I always place something for you to always find your way. What is that? I'm gonna share it with you guys, but I want you guys to figure this out. What is this thing that God always placed for us to free ourselves? What is it? Clock my tea. Oh, okay, Yari. But seriously, it's always there. It was never forgotten. It's always there. This is something old, something that has been passed down, this is something that has been shared to help us throughout history, throughout time. It's always been there. God always gave us the map. He always gave us the map to free ourselves. We wasn't paying attention. We wasn't paying attention. So what is this map? I know what it is, but I want you guys to figure this out. Again, I fell into this too. I fell into distractions. I didn't see it. Luckily, I catched it early on and I wasn't like old, but I didn't see it. Yari, don't call yourself dumb. Don't ever call yourself dumb. Even if you don't know something, don't ever call yourself that. It has to do with ourselves, so you're close. Yes, Yari, don't talk down on yourself. That's something that I know from experience. Never call yourself dumb. Just because you know something doesn't make you dumb. Or you don't know something. It just means that you just don't know. I feel like for me, if you think you know something, then I will call you dumb. But if you don't know, you don't know. That plays a part, but that's not it. It's not about our intuition. Well, our intuition is important, but no. I feel like it can guide us. Our intuition can guide us, but there's something that God created to help us free ourselves, to help us set ourselves free. But keep in mind, in the beginning of this live, what did I say? God is a rebellion person or being. He's not a person. He's a rebel. He's a rebel. He doesn't follow what we think is holy or good. We have a lot of misconception of what God truly is. We think that he's just perfect, nice person. And I'm like, there's two sides to the story. There's two sides to the coin. You already said, I don't know, our eyes. I said it's something that has been passed down to us, something that has been shared throughout time. What is that? Maybe I should give you guys a clue. Let me figure out this clue to give you. A map. There's a map that God has given us that's unique to you, to your own, to your own individual self. There's a map that everybody carries, that everybody's have. I am an oracle / seer, the seventh son. That's the clue. There's a map that he always gives us that sets ourselves free. It's unique to us, to our own individual self. What is this map? Remember I said God is a rebellious God. He don't follow what people think he is. Okay, he follows what people don't like. He chooses people that people dismiss. Okay, he likes people who are outcasted. He likes the rejects. He likes to flip the switch. He likes to flip the switch. He likes things that is backwards, like a mirror. When you look at it, sometimes when you look in the, what's the saying? Like when you look in the mirror, it's like a reflection of you, right? It is the reflection of you, but it can show up backwards. Ding, 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 ding. There you have it. You already got it. NATO. It's a map. No one knows, but it's a map to ourselves, to free ourselves. Well, if I told you what you just said, birth chart, which is astrology, which astrology is divination. In the Bible, again, you gotta understand God's mind. His mind is not natural; it's unnatural. Okay, he uses things backwards. He said, like I said, there's two sides to the story, two sides to the coin. There's up and there's down. As above, so below. What we think is like, oh, that's demonic, tarot is demonic, or anything of divination is demonic. That's what we've been told. That's what we've been taught. Based off what was written. Based off what? What people have said. But God, what did I say? God loves the rejects. He loves the outcasts. He loves to use what we don't like to teach us something. He is he loves things that is backwards. And then the mirror effect, the reflection, it shows backwards. Why did he like that? Like, for instance, the song by Michael Jackson, I'm talking to the man in the mirror. I'm talking to the man in the mirror. He wants us to face our mirror, our reflection, both sides, two sides. The one that we see and the one that we don't see. the one that we pretend to not see about ourselves. The truth. That's what God wants us to see, the truth, the whole time. And He gave us a map. When we are born, there's a code. There's a code that belongs to us, and there's a map that's formed. Astrology basically create a way to being busy, huh? Astrology creates a way for us to see it like clearly. But what if I told you when it comes to the natal charts, okay, what if I told you when it comes to the natal charts, it's a map that shows the day, like the time and birth, right? It tells you the day that you were born. It tells you the location, but it doesn't just tell you that. It tells you more. Is you have to look deeper into it. It tells you where you need to be at a certain location. Like at a certain age, you're gonna reach a point in your life where you need to be at this particular location, right? Or it tells you about your career, who you're meant to meet, how many children you're going to have, if you're going to have children. It tells you about your mind. It tells you about your body. It tells you about everything of you, your natal chart. But no one knows that. Even the astrology that we have today, they look at the surface. They don't look deeper, okay? It's like a sponge, okay? There's water in it. They look at the surface. They don't look deeper. It tells you everything. So that's the answer. That's how you free yourself. You have to know your natal chart. I'm talking about every detail of it. So when we talk about, we're gonna get into this. I told you guys we're gonna get into this in October, but because I said I'm gonna do something with the charts and stuff for you guys. But North Node and South Node is very important that for us to understand. The North Node and the South Node. Okay? We will discuss that in October. Okay? But that's the answer. That's how you free yourself. You have to know your natal chart. Know every detail. And follow it. You have to follow it though. That's how you free yourself. Trust me. It is something about, that's your map. It's like, think of like Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz. She couldn't, like, it's no place like home. She couldn't find her way. All that is significant. It's like, the map is you. And then what did the characters in The Wizard of Oz represent? Think of it. What did it represent? The lion represents courage, right? The heart. The lion didn't have what? A heart? It's been a long time since I watched Wizard of Oz, but okay. Remind me, you guys. We're gonna watch the Wizard of Oz, and we're gonna decode it eventually, but not right now. When we get into like the natal charts and all that stuff, then we can watch that. But right now, we're focusing on Exodus and Leviticus in the Bible. The story of Moses. That's what we're gonna focus on. Okay, in Vedic astrology, the North Node and South Node is represented by a dragon. Its head and its tail. And you mentioned that in the last slide, the dragon. And we mentioned the head and the tail. Two sides to the story. Like, you see how everything connects? I don't believe in coincidence. Everything happens for a reason. Yeah, you're so funny. No, for real, like, but I feel like we need that though, like a group. Last time I started a Facebook group, which we're gonna Okay, I have to upload a video that I did today. We're gonna start the Facebook group the end of this month, okay? But because I want us to take time to decode the story of Moses, okay? Exodus and Leviticus. We have to pay attention to that story. We have to pay attention to the story of Moses. There's something significant about that story. Who Moses was. But there is a code that we're meant to decode in the story of Moses, the first code. Okay, and I did a video on it. I'm gonna post it. The thing is, North Node and South Node means are argue about Western and Eastern astrology. That is location, right? That is like a maps. Look at that when you said Western and Eastern. Okay, everything plays a part. What did I tell you what the natal chart is? It's a map. Okay, you said Western astrology say it's past and destiny, while Eastern say it's obsession and familiarity. Okay, so Western astrology say it's past and destiny. Eastern says it's. You say Eastern says it's obsession and familiarity. Interesting. Western, it says. I haven't read this in here. Eastern astrology would say that being too much in your north node is bad because the dragon's head wants to consume, but it's never satisfied, while the tail lives without the head's ego. So it's a dragon. Why did I think it's a serpent? For some reason, I see a serpent, but people say it's the dragon. I don't know why I see a serpent, though. Interesting. Hey, Pretty Gara, I haven't seen you in a while. Eastern astrology would say that being too much in your north node is bad because the dragon, okay, Eastern, they believe in a dragon, okay, wants to consume but it's never said, okay. What's the question, Pretty Gara? I may, maybe, maybe not. But that's the answer, you guys. We're gonna pick this up again in the month of October, and more than likely we're gonna watch Wizard of Oz together because some of you guys didn't watch it yet. Yeah, that's interesting because North Node in Vedic is a trickster spirit like the serpent. That's Vedic, right? Vedic astrology, and they said that it's the serpent is a trickster spirit. I'm gonna look into that. Mohit Sharma. Will he want to come back to me? Mohit Sharma. I got number 4 and the 2 draft. Number 4, show me for Pretty Gara. Will Mohit Sharma return back to her? Okay. Two draft. For Pretty Gara, will Mohit Sharma return back to her? I'm getting a no based off the what's been shown. With this one, I saw this little character holding a book and open, close. It shut very quickly. What I saw with this giraffe, it looked over and went like that. Nope, focus. So I'm getting that chapter is closed when I got the book reference, and with this I got more of like they're not looking back. They don't want to look back. They want to look forward. No, you don't have to send me anything, Yari. It's fine. This is not that. This is not a reading, you guys. Okay. Not right now. Does he love you? Okay, Yari, you can ask me your question. Does he love you? Okay, 5 of bats. Show me Mahat Shama when he returned back to Pretty Gara. I'm getting this is a definite no. He will not return back. It's very clearly shown. With this card, it showed me like the bat going back and then ripping a paper in half. I don't know what that paper reference is in reference to, but he ripped it apart and then walked forward. Okay, show me more 5 of bats. Something is broken. I'm seeing like a photo. Like if you guys shared a photo or it represents something like that, it's like ripped apart. So that I hope that answered your question, girl. Your what her name is, Pretty Gara. But hold on, I have one more card for you. 4 of whatever this character is. Character, show me Mahat Shama. Will he return back to Pretty Gara? It's a no. I'm not gonna show you. I'm not gonna tell you what it showed to me, but it's a no. Thank you, Pretty Gara. Okay, so I've been connecting with this ancient being I mentioned to you, Sun Wukong, and I want to know if I'm not going crazy or what his intentions are. Sun Wukong. What did you mention this? You told me this? I don't remember this. Did you email me this? I know that you said that you were studying something not Japanese, Chinese, wasn't it? But I didn't know. Yeah, I don't know what you talking about. Sun Wukong. Oh, reading his story from the 16th century. Okay, when I mentioned learning Chinese and reading his story from the 16th century. Okay, I remember this Chinese part. I didn't remember. I guess I didn't see that part when you mentioned that. Oh, he's a monkey king that was born from a stone on a mountain. A stone. You know, that reminds me of something. That reminds me of something. What you just said. Something that I watched a while back. Girl, I had to go. This is gonna be the last message. The next video I'm gonna schedule it for tomorrow because I had to go. But what you said, you said he's a monkey king that was born from a stone on a mountain. He protected his monkey tribe by expanding his consciousness, and other deities wanted to control him because of it. Oh, wow. And you said back in the 16th century? Ooh. He protected. He protected his monkey tribe. But way before that, but a man challenged his story. So there was like a medium or an oracle or a seer that told his story. My life be like, ooh, I keep hearing that song. My life be like, ooh, who sings that song? My life be like you. Or is that like a commercial or something? Okay, so your question, Yari, is in the 16th century, the man wrote the book called Journey to the West, which talks about Wukong. Maybe I should look that up. Wukong. Journey to the West. And this is the 16th century. Yeah, so the next live that I was meant to do today is going to be scheduled tomorrow or Wednesday. If I have time tomorrow, I might do it tomorrow. If I don't, then it's going to be Wednesday. I have a few things that we're going to work on. This thing, do that again. Hold on. I gotta put my phone in charger. It's at 2%. Okay, so I have to hold my phone. So your question, Yari, was a lot of his story has been exaggerated or sensationalized because he has cartoons and video games made after him, but he was honestly just a gifted one of his kind. Just as gifted one of his kind. Okay, so your question is, you've been connecting with this ancient being, I mentioned to you, Sun Wukong, and I want to know if I'm not going crazy or what his intentions are. Okay, hold on, Yari. 9 carats. I have to hold my phone like this. Because I'm trying to shuffle and hold my phone, because if I try to prop it up, it won't stay because the cord. So I might have to do it sideways. If I can do it sideways. I just can't see you guys. Hold on. You guys can't see me. So hopefully you can see the cards. I don't know if you can see the cards. I was trying to help you see it. Okay, so I have 9, 1, and 4. 9 carats. 14. Something about number 5. Significant. But anywho, carats, bunny, whatever that character is. Do not know what that is. 9 carats. Is Sun Wukong have good? What is Sun Wukong intention with Yari? 9 carats. Yari, I'm seeing something with elves. I don't know why, but I'm seeing elves, like a elf character person guiding you. And I'm seeing you with a golden ticket, but you're wearing a white robe or something. Elves. The elves. Show me more 9 carats. The Sun Wukong. What is his intention? I'm getting something about teaching you something. Wonders, like teaching you like magic. This is something, I don't know, there's something that you used to do as a kid that you don't remember, or you probably do, I don't know. Something with bubbles, water, bubbles. Show me more 9 carats. What is Sun Wukong intention with Yari? Something with water. Okay? You know how to form the water well. He's going to teach you about water bending. I know how it sounds, but it's weird. Yeah, so okay, Okay, I don't know why I'm getting L's. I'm getting L's too. But water bending. But the water don't look like water. It looks silver. If that makes sense. It looks something silver. Like you can make something out of it. I don't know what this is. Some type of substance. At first it was water. I feel like alchemy. They're teaching you alchemy. Turning water into some type of chemical compound, like a. Isn't the saying go like turning lead to gold, or maybe that's something else? Hold on. There was something that turned to gold, but it's something about alchemy. Someone's teaching you about alchemy. Elves. Oh wow, Yari, that's what I'm getting. But I'm getting something about alchemy. Like, you change its form, you change the substance. Because at first I saw water, and then it looks like silver. I saw that. That's just a guy. Yari. Oh wow! But I'm getting there's some. You have some type of connection with elves, though. I think they're the Fae. I think the elves are part of the Fae. I'm not quite sure. To be honest, I have a love and hate relationship with the elves. This is not even love. It is what it is. Listen, there's a lot of fucked up shit. I'm not just excited shit to be doing. And you're not using your assertiveness. You're not like projecting. No, anything like that. Tyler's not here. Sir, get a seat here, sir. Okay, moving on. So I have a number 1 and then number 4. Number 1, White Bunny. Show me what is Sun Wukong intention with Yari. Sun Wukong. Sun Wukong. What is Sun Wukong intention with Yari? I'm getting something like medallion. A medallion. What is Sun Wukong intention with Yari? I don't know what this is, but I'm seeing some type of medallion thing. It's in a case. He's showing you some type of medallion. He wants you to know. There's a lot of them. I don't know what that is. That's above my expertise right now. So we're gonna move on from that. I don't know what that is, but I see it. If they ask you that, don't do it. Don't ever trust that. Like no, I don't believe in that shit. Hey, if you're on my channel, I don't think you're a natural person. Not when it comes, and you stay, you're not natural. I'm trying to put my. And you stay and watch my videos, you're not natural. Because I am not. Well, to be honest, like I was saying, I feel like to understand what this world is, you have to be a little mentally ill. Just a little. There's nothing wrong with it. Because if you think about it, you know how they say like when you take like a certain drug, it like they say that you hallucinate, like mushrooms. What's the other one? It's like mushrooms. There's another drug that people talk about that it makes you go a little woo. That everybody keeps talking about. It's mushrooms. I know mushrooms is one of them. But what if that actually gets you closer to the truth? And people think. Remember, I said God likes what people don't like. What people like. Again, He likes the rejects. He likes the outcast. So, what do you think He will? His messages will sound crazy. What do you think that He will use the crazy people, the mentally ill? There's something about crazy people. Like you have to be mentally imbalanced to understand the message. Something about your mind has to be mentally imbalanced. Like when you take a drug, it does something to your brain. Especially like mushrooms, psychedelics type of thing, fentanyl. The monkey in my profile picture is some continentally printed out a picture of. Oh, so that's what that was. And put it next to my bed for no reason. And I was like, I don't know him like that. Like, why am I so obsessed all of a sudden? I heard they take a fragment of your soul to the astral realm. Who? Hold on, let me see. The monkey. Okay. Well, first of all, I wouldn't trust anybody I meet out of nowhere that's like popped out in my life. Like I don't trust people easily. So especially if they're in my dream state, like get the fuck away from me. And talk about, oh, I'm gonna teach you this. I'm like, first of all, I need identification, sir. I need your ID. Show me your ID. Show me where you come from. I need a backstory. I need to know. Like, you can't just tell me. I have to know. Because that's just how serious I am about, like, who I allow in my life. Like, I don't hang around a lot of people. I heard they take a fragment of your soul to the... Just don't trust nobody. That didn't work. Oh, you said that the substance... Okay. Why would they do that? They filter your comments. I heard they take a fragment of your soul to the astral realm by taking drugs. Oh, it kind of remind me of something. Of an old vision I had. It was a long time ago, like a year ago, probably 2 years ago. I was seeing a lot of people actually like jumping out of their bodies. Oh, because you said a D word. To the astral realm. I don't think it sends you to the astral realm. The astral. I think that you tap in to the unnatural world. But the thing is, people get addicted to that shit. They can't handle the drug that well. Maybe there's a certain drug compound that really helps people to tap in without you getting sick or addicted to it. I feel like there's a literal drug out there that you can take that gets you that same high feeling, but you can't get addicted to it, and it doesn't cause any type of effects to your body. I wonder what this drug is, but I'm getting that there's a drug like that. Maybe it hasn't been discovered yet. Huh. Maybe it hasn't been discovered. No, Yari, I told you not to. I told you this wasn't that. It was just a thing. Like no. I appreciate it though. Thank you. I'm gonna close this live. You don't listen. But yeah, there's something with the drug though. But when we go to my lives and stuff like that, it's like we just go down the rabbit hole. There's always one thing that leads to the other, then the other is like, and we have to piece everything together. Or I do apparently. I gotta dive deep into this. My goal is to finish the Bible by the end of this year. The Old Testament and the New one. That's my goal. It's just a lot of information. No, you're fine. But I do want to mention that I did see something with elves. I don't know what that's about. I've been on my live like for the last hour or so. Okay, I'm gonna see you guys next time. The next live I'm gonna schedule for tomorrow if I have time. I do have a few things I need to do tomorrow, so yeah, they are part of the Fae. So I believe they are part of the Fae. It's the fairies, the elves. I remember like back in 2020, I kept seeing they kind of look like trolls, like I said, not trolls, gnomes or something. I don't know what they called. It was a weird vision I saw. I'm like, what is this? They were kind of mean though, in a good way. But it was like, even though they were so small and short, they had a little attitude. And going back to when we was talking about the Harry Potter thing, Griffins, I don't think they're nice at all. These not the ones I saw, because I remember there was an old vision I had of these Griffins, whatever fucking they were, and I was fighting their asses. Very, they were very vicious people. Okay, I could tell you that. Vicious. Maybe it has to do with the game. I don't know. I still haven't decoded that. Something about the game. Both Harry and Hermione were said to have an ego or arrogance. Yeah, that's probably why they paired well together. Because they believe they're holier than thou. Holier than thou. That's right. But for apparently, if we were living in a Harry Potter world, I would not be Gryffindor. I can tell you that. Because in the movie it made it seem like Gryffindor was like the best class to be in. I'm like, I like the Gryffindor because I like the Dumbledore and I like the teacher that was there. You think I'd be in Ravenclaw? I don't think I would be in Ravenclaw. Mm, I like my Ravens, but no, I don't think I would be in there. I feel like the class that I would be in, no one would expect it. You know the part when they have to wear the hat and the hat is talking and tell you belong here and there, and I'm like, if the hat was on my head right now, it would shock everybody. Slytherin. Slytherin, they always be talking their shit. They be talking. I don't know. It might be Slytherin. I don't know. It might be. But people might think I'm gonna be what's it called? Hufflepuff, whatever. What's that class called? Slytherin. Serpent. There's something about the serpent, the snake. Ain't they green? Hufflepuff. Yeah, people might think I'm gonna be in that one because of my heart, but my soul says differ. It's like my soul is not my heart. If that makes sense. I feel like my soul is like Slytherin, like, bitch, try me if you want. I have a mind of a serpent and a tongue of a serpent. Not literally, like, yeah. Because they say that serpents are very intelligent. I love Slytherin. They really did them dirty though. Yeah. Yeah, Draco was annoying. He was the annoying one. They put him as the leader. The annoying one. The one that's like, he was jealous of Harry Potter. I would definitely be Slytherin. I think I would be Slytherin because of my nature. Just because of my nature. I feel like my heart would be Hufflepuff, whatever, but my soul is Slytherin. Oh yeah, I remember his dad. What class was red? Gryffindor? 'Cause I'm seeing red. I'm like, Gryffindor. But apparently Gryffindor is the ace, the first class, I guess. Yes, but okay, so if we're going based off childhood self, I say I will be, my childhood self is very like Hufflepuff and Gryffindor. So I might be Gryffindor. Who knows? Because I'm getting red. And you said red is Gryffindor. I don't know why I don't like that. Why I don't like that. Are you talking about Slytherin? That was their intention. They didn't like those who was pure blooded. You have to be pure blooded. They don't like half and half. My bad. So they didn't like if you were like a muggle. What do they call it? A muggle or what's the word that they use for humans again? I said muggle, muggle, Google, whatever. I used to watch. I loved Harry Potter as a kid. That was my movie. When I tell you that was my movie, that was my movie. Never read the books though. I watched the movie franchise. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. It was something like that though. Yeah, it was something like that. But so I'm still there's something significant about Harry Potter, and there's something significant about that anime show. What's it called? I did a video on it. There's an anime show that it talks about a game. It has a different classes. It has writer. It has berserkers and all that stuff. And I used to dream about this as a kid before I even watched this anime. Like what I see about the berserkers. Like I saw something like that when I was a child. I used to get chased by one of those things. No, it's not called Code Geass. It's called I'm trying to learn a trick. Okay, I don't remember the name of the anime, but I will post it or repost it. But I might close this, you guys. Yeah, I just did another hour. Look at this talking storm today.
Hey, I got the clothes for the 5. You know what I'm saying?
I'm good.
No, right here, right in front of the library, John. Right in front. You don't have to go number 50 feet.
I can't with you. Alright, I'm gonna close it now because I had to go. I was supposed to been leave, so bye. Thank you, Ari, for everything. I'm gonna see you guys next time. Later. Thank you. Love you. Bye.